Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving a review for a TV series, and that is the new TV series on Peacock, Ted. Um, so I've seen both movies. I do like both movies. So I was very interested and curious how they were going to make these two movies into a full series. So this is supposed to be basically taking place in between the time that Ted is wished alive and the first movie, basically. This is supposed to be taking place in between there where when um, they're still young. Um, so I'll say right off the bat. I'll say the series definitely gave me vibes of Family Guy. Um, the music they used was pulled straight from Family Guy. They did some cutaways like Family Guy. The comedy was definitely the same. I mean, same that you get in Ted, but also you get it in Family Guy. So the comedy all is the same as that Seth MacFarlane comedy style that he does. But this series was really fun. With all that being said, it was really fun. There was only one episode that I didn't hate the episode, but I didn't love the episode, and that was the 6th episode. There's only 7 episodes in this series. I don't know if it'll get a second one or if it was just like a limited series. I'm not really sure, but we'll see how it goes, what the ratings are and stuff. But the 6th episode for me was the weakest episode, but there's a lot of political humor in this. There's a lot of the raunchy humor in this, but I think they did a great job with this series as a whole. For the most part, the comedy works. It is something. It is a series that I could see just throwing on and not really having to pay attention to, though. Kind of like Family Guy. Family Guy is one of those series where you've seen it so many times you can just throw it on, just listen to it, and not really have to pay attention to it. I think that's kind of what this series will become. I think if they do release it physically, I think it's a series that you could just throw on and have it on as background noise after you've watched it maybe once or twice, and just maybe get a couple get some laughs from it, and just something easy to watch. Cinematography was really good with this one. I thought it looked very clean, crisp. Cinematography looked the part very well, very 90s, because it's supposed to take place in I think 93 is when it starts. But yeah, I would highly recommend the series if you're into the Ted movies, if you're into Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane type comedy. I would definitely recommend it. It's it's not going to be politically correct. So if you're not into raunchy comedy, if you're not into just not very PC comedy, then I would say definitely avoid it because this is not going to be for you. But if you're into all that, if you're fine with that, then I would say definitely give it a shot if you haven't already planned on it. The series went by very fast. The episodes were like, I think the first episode was like 50 some minutes, and then after that they dropped from there. You got it pretty much was in the 37-minute mark, so they went pretty fast. It didn't drag, for me anyways. My wife watched it with me, which I think she thought was alright. She didn't love it, but she don't really love Ted, so but as a whole, I would give this series a 4 out of 5. Very solid series, or a very solid start if we do get more. I I would like to see more. I think they ended it on a note where I would like to see where it went from there. But we'll just see. We'll see how it does. We'll see what Seth wants to do if he wants to continue it. But yeah, like I said, check it out. 4 out of 5 for the Ted series. So that is everything. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos. And we'll see you all in the next one.